A lot of friends from the media have been wanting to know what is the FTII and the FTII director's position regarding the incident that happened on Monday night, and it was difficult for me to individually reply to everyone. Hence, that is why I'm making a short statement on the situation. I'm sorry we cannot have any question answers. As the director of FTII, I was kept in illegal confinement by students for about 8 to 10 hours on Monday night. 6 people had been asked to come for that meeting, which was scheduled at around 3:30, 4 o'clock. You'll get the statement in writing. So just, yeah.
Copy de denge.
So about 6 people had been asked to come, and 40 to 50 people came in forcefully, and I had no choice but to start a discussion with them in that small room. So it started with an issue of unlawful assembly, the whole meeting. I had no choice. After the discussion on the agenda of assessment, when I told them my decision, they said, "We will not allow you to go." Initially, for a couple of hours, I refused to call the police. But even after 4 to 5 hours, they did not give in. I had no choice but to call the police. They formed chains to forcefully block me. I was tortured using interrogation techniques, verbal assault, including asking the same question and continuously threatening me to take my decision back. They also indulged in extremely disrespectful and insulting behavior, which I have mentioned to the police. They said, if you cannot answer my questions, if you cannot answer our questions, if you cannot solve our problem, if you cannot take this decision back, you are inefficient, incapable, you have no right to sit in that chair. When the police came in, there was a scuffle that ensued, and in it, they broke the furniture, telephones, wires, computers in my office, climbing on top of the table. The office has been sealed. After 8 to 9 hours of torture, I was forced by students to answer questions. I was taken out of that room by the police, and the students insisted that I talk to them even after that, you know. At 11 o'clock in the night, the same questions were asked, which had been asked 6 to 8 times already. I was absolutely not in a position to answer any of those questions at that time. No human being will be. They were enraged that despite the best of their efforts to break me down, they couldn't really break me down. I really wonder by what yardstick you can call such people students. They wanted to enact a drama. It was all pre-planned. They wanted to enact a drama in front of the police and the media, and it was pre-planned to show the director and the institution in poor light. And all this violence, torturing, and all kinds of things, while keeping a facade of peaceful agitation for the outside world. In view of the above, I had to take the unfortunate step of filing an FIR with the police yesterday night. I had no choice but to take this step, as tolerating this kind of lawless behavior would have emboldened them to do anything further, and there should be a deterrent. I'm still in a state of mental shock, and it will take me a couple of days to come back to normal. We're talking about freedom, meaning is it just a couple of students' freedom? Is it not my freedom also that is more important? Another issue that I wanted to clarify was regarding the reasons for the 2008 batch projects assignments. I've been asked by media repeatedly about the reasons. So I'm just elaborating some of the reasons that you want to hear about. The 70th Academic Council, in its decision on 11th April 2014, had decided that as is where is, or a pro rata assessment of 2008 batch pending projects should be done if the projects are not completed in time. In case you want, I can circulate the copies of those Academic Council meeting. So if the projects are not completed in time, it had decided that they should be done, assessment should be done on pro rata or as is where is basis. From time to time, the students have been given more time to complete them, but they failed to complete them. Also, there was an audit objection and the audit had observed that despite the 2 years for which no admissions were made and extension of the courses as well as the projects, the students did not complete the projects in time. And the extension that was given did not help reduce the backlog. So action had to be initiated on this, and it was decided to start from the oldest batch in the campus. Faculty had agreed with this decision last Wednesday when we had a meeting with the faculty. They agreed with this decision, and the Dean Film said we should go ahead with the assessment, but he also suggested that after the assessment, the students should be given an opportunity to complete their projects. That means even if the assessment has been done, they can maybe come back to the campus and use the editing facilities and work on those films and complete those films. And we agreed to that decision. That decision was also minuted, and the faculty knows about this. The next day, the faculty expressed reservations on the timing of the decision. And the following day, I told them my decision that we should go ahead with the assessment. And what criteria to use for the assessment was broadly left to the faculty. I would like to mention that I and the faculty have tried to be completely fair to the students in doing this process. Despite provocation, I have always patiently listened to them for hours, not just on last Monday when this incident happened, but even the Friday before that. I've had a couple of hours meetings with students, and we have a lot of footage available of both the meetings. I think only one or two things more. I feel that every action of the institute cannot be based just on student sanction. And regarding the assessment decision, the decision continues to be on hold till further notice.
So Monday
Thanks, sir.
Monday night when you said the students were out here, the faculty members were also there.
Yes.
So they were also questioning you till late at night.
Faculty was not questioning me. No, faculty was not questioning. It was only the students were questioning me.
So the majority of the faculty members while interacting with media as well, in fact a couple of them have personally spoken, they support and they completely deny what you are claiming now. They more or less supported the students' claim. What do you have to say?
Faculty members say they were there till the end. They were there till the end, and then they...
No, they were not there till
end.
end.
You, they were talking.
They were not there till the end.
Opinion is only confined to timing.
Yes, exactly. They agreed.
On part of the faculty.
On paper, they agreed that we should go ahead with the decision.
So the assessment of the 2008 batch, the faculty was not in favor. That's what they claim, at least for interacting with media on camera, most of them.
It was recommended by the
faculty. They were talking about the assessment when they met you on that day.
We have the minutes of the meeting wherein they had agreed.
There is another clarification needed that about academic council's approval. Students also say that academic council never approved these methods of incomplete film assessment.
So you said 2013 the meeting was as is where it discussed. There was another academic council meet on May 9, 2015. Yes.
May 9th?
Yes, there is a minute.
No.
There are minutes, sir.
There is no such.
Academic council did academic council meet to discuss this topic?
Yes, I can circulate the minutes.
Mr. Narayan presided over the meeting. He mentioned that it's on record. He said that.
This is the academic council meeting on 11th. And
you circulate that first also.
Yeah. Circulate.
This is the part.
11th of April.
This one. प्रॉब्लम है मला
Why was there a midnight crackdown? Why was there a midnight crackdown on the?
Why did it take so long?
Why did it take so long? Why was it in the midnight?
I don't know. Ask the police.
Why was there so much of hurry in the police arresting the students? Why did they not wait till morning?
You can ask that.
Sir, आपने पुलिस के पास कंप्लेंट.
Are you under pressure from the ministry? Are you under pressure from the ministry to try and divert the issue of the students' strike? Is that why this academic assessment was taken?
No.
Sir, आपने पुलिस के पास कंप्लेंट.
Ministry was supporting me in that issue.
Supporting in what issue?
पुलिस के पास कंप्लेंट कब फाइल की थी?
कल रात को.
कितने बजे?
कल रात को
करीब 9 बजे के आसपास.
Were you told to do that, sir? Were you told to do that by someone, ministry or someone?
Did the ministry pressurize you to file a complaint against the students?
No.
नहीं सर ये जो
No, I've mentioned the reasons why I filed the complaint.
थोड़ा सा हिंदी में
ये सर आपने जो कहा कि आपको कैप्टिव वगैरह जो रखा गया तो सोमवार को देर रात रखा गया 9 साढ़े 9 बजे पुलिस आई आपको यहाँ से छुड़ा के ले गई
10:30 बजे पुलिस आई।
10:30 बजे तो आपने मंगलवार दिन भर क्यों नहीं कंप्लेंट की, रात को क्यों की?
मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी और डॉक्टर ने मुझे कहा था कि आप थोड़ा आराम कीजिए, इसलिए मैं फिर
It is another talk of no, there is a diktat from the ministry to do so. There is a ministry diktat from the ministry. That's what the students and some of the faculty members are claiming, that you had diktat and you also had confessed in front of the students that you have diktat to do this assessment of 2008.
yes, ministry was supporting me in that decision.
Ministry was supporting
Ministry was
you.
supporting-
told you, sir.
Ministry was
Sir,
supporting me in that
ministry asked you
decision.
to
They
do
were
so,
saying
support.
you should go ahead with it.
Is it true that the joint secretary refused to talk to the students when you tried to, contact them in Delhi during the confinement?
The students tried to contact him and
But
they
he
couldn't
refused
connect
or-
with him. They couldn't connect with him.
They
Yeah.
couldn't get through.
सर छात्र जो होते हैं वो संस्था की सर छात्र जो इनफैक्ट छात्र जो होते हैं संस्था की फैमिली होते हैं और आप जैसे लोग भी उसमें फैमिली की उसका हिस्सा होते हैं, तो ऐसे में कैंपस में पुलिस आती है, लोगों को बच्चों को उठाकर लेके जाती है और इस तरह की घटना वाकया अगर घटना है और ऐसे में
ये अच्छी बात नहीं है, अच्छी बात नहीं है, हम नहीं करना चाहते, लेकिन मैंने आपको सर्कमस्टांसेस बताए हैं। स्टूडेंट्स अगर ऐसे बिहेव करते हैं तो क्या इसको टॉलरेट किया जा सकता है?
सर क्या कुछ हुआ था हिंदी में बताइए। रात को इतनी देर बजे आपकी कितने यानी मंगलवार को दिन भर आपने नहीं
सर
दी और
कितने
रात को
बजे
ही
आपने
दिया,
फाइल किया ये कंप्लेंट?
इतनी देर क्यों हुई आपको कंप्लेंट फाइल
What is
क्योंकि
the
अगले
exact-
दिन रात को 12 से 1 बजे तक तो हम यहीं पे थे
सर
और
कितने
फिर
बजे आपने
दूसरे
फाइल
दिन
किया
मैंने
ये
बताया क्या कारण था मेरे
What time exactly did you file the complaint?
अराउंड 9:30 in the night. Yes.
So the Ministry of Arts is also planning to the Ministry of Arts is also planning to visit the institute.
Yes, yes.
When are they going to do that?
When are they going to come?
They will be-
Give us some detail of it.
When are
I
they
think the exact date is yet to be confirmed.
Not
But,
tomorrow, sir.
Is that tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Either tomorrow or day after they should be coming.
Who the JS?
No, not the JS.
Who are
There are 3 officials. One is Mr. S.M. Khan, Director RNI.
Director General.
Director General RNI.
What will be their agenda?
Now you
Second member is Anshu Sinha. She is Director Films. And third person is S. Naganathan, Under Secretary.
And the
So
agenda,
this
sir?
3-member team of senior officials of the INB Ministry will come to study the situation and talk to everyone.
Including students.
Yes.
कब आ रहे हो? कब आ रहे हो?
शायद 22 तारीख को आएंगे, कंफर्म नहीं हुआ है अभी, 1-2 दिनों में डेट करते हैं।